Hey, what's going on, everybody? Darren Williger checking in from a car. I'm not in a moving vehicle. I'm holding up a camera. It is a Samsung flip reddish camera thing, 1080. It's not bad. 1080p and a little flip cam. We'll see how the quality is. Normally, I use my little flip Minnow HD, occasionally a Sony Bloggy, and now Darren has a third camera style. But this one's waterproof and shockproof and 32 gig, and you can never have too many cameras. Anyway, today is the last day I get to be 42, and that's starting to sink in a little bit. I'm meeting my parents for lunch at some point at this Sushi Para restaurant here.
Sushi Para? Oh, actually, it looks like they may be changing to Ashi Para. Ashi.
In beautiful Palatine, Illinois. There's some weird guy walking in front of me checking out my video. We should put him on the video, but it's about me today, you know? My birthday is tomorrow, November 6th. I'll be turning 43. It's kind of crazy, huh? And I think about all the things I wanted to accomplish by 42. Let's see. When I was 10 years old, I started thinking about all the things I was going to be when I was an adult. And by the time I was around 12 or 13, it was rather fully baked. I wanted to run the biggest computer company in the world. I wanted to have my own comedy channel on TV. And reflecting back, I work for the biggest computer company in the world. I've been on TV this year. I have my own YouTube channel, Darren.tv. Overall, I'm going to accept that I've hit goals, and that's not a bad thing at all. So feeling very, very good about that. I'm learning to create better balance in life, the whole work-life balance thing, and I'm doing an experiment today. I call it the phone vacation and the email break. And initially, when I turned email off, it was very overwhelming, created a large feeling of anxiety, which in itself tells me that, well, I probably have a problem with email. And not having phones created that same type of anxiety. Now, today is Monday, a day traditionally which would be filled with phone calls and emails. But I am on vacation from work, so don't read into me not doing my work or anything. And I find that email is so consuming of my work life that I don't want it to drift into my personal life too much. So I'm going to find better boundaries for that. With work, since I have to check email, what I'm going to do is create some balanced cadence to it where I do more of a power email check in the morning, midday, and then at the end of the day. One thing I've done for years to fool myself is believing that checking email after hours allows me to be more productive and stay on top of things. I think in reality, it allows me to stay super obsessed on checking email. Overall, there's probably about maybe a quarter, okay, maybe even, let's go with 10% of email that doesn't even need to really be checked. It's more just noise. It's additional CCs. Another 10%, let's say, that gets resolved by the time you read the final thread. So right there is 20% of email that just pointless. There's some that are sent obligatory to keep for a file. Overall, I would say there's probably less than 25% of the emails I receive that really are signal and need my attention. And I'm looking into different tools that allow people to manage email better. Anyway, that's it. It's day 50 of the 100 days. Day 50 or day 51, I forget. But I'm halfway into the 100 days. I've dropped half the weight that I wanted to lose during the 100 days, so I'm on track. I was hoping to be a little bit ahead of the game at this point, pre-holidays and everything. And as far as blood pressure goes, that has dropped tremendously as well. I'm going to be looking to drop that even more. I have to go see the doctor in a couple of weeks and have him check as well, which creates that white coat hypertension where things are going to be extremely elevated just from anxiety of being in front of a medical professional, but that's something I'll deal with. And overall, I'm okay. It's taken me all day today. It's almost 2:30. Yeah, where are my parents? Where's this lunch? It was supposed to be at 2 o'clock. And seriously. All right. And I'm starting to be okay with it. There's part of me that's very anxious about not checking email. And I'm really trying to be disciplined about it, get through all today. And inevitably, there's going to be something that really needed to be addressed today. Or like, oh, needy on this thing, or do this by close of business. I certainly hope not. And it's worth using a vacation day to experiment with this. Take it from here. I've already thought of some better boundaries to use in my life for personal and professional success, and that's about it. Hope everyone's doing well. I think my parents are pulling up here. Talk with you soon.